it's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Next up will be race number 4, which is over 1,000 meters, and at the early time of recording, scratched as number 8, Poppy of Bayou. So that leaves us with a small 7-horse field. And in race number 4, let's see if Alison Wright and Michael Roberts can make it any easier.
Sweet Julia is having her first run out the maidens. It's always hard to know how they're going to run, but she's doing well at home. Her work has been good. She's in a good space and hoping for a good run. She won her first race and got quite a high merit rating, and then hurt her joint and has come back at that high rating. I wish they would do away with the weight for age scale. If you take it, she was a merit rated 65 when she won. So she's needs to just drop down, and I think she'll be fine. But she's well, she's working well. The 1,000 meter will suit her, and hoping she can run an improved race.
Yes, she's only tiny, but she's very quick. She ran well, in a poly, on a 2 starts ago, and so if she can run up to that form, she must be a life contender.
So race number 4, very competitive 1,000 meter sprint, and I think the draws could be the deciding factor here. You got Sweet Julia drawn in 1 with Gavin Larina aboard. Number 2, Beaded Gown. Now those last few runs, I think she's far better than those runs suggest. So with her horse worth including Far Horizon, look at the rating down to a 75. And then horses like 4, Vision of Will, number 5, Swiss Paradise. That's going to be my first selection. So I'm going to go with number 5, Swiss Paradise. Has shown a lot of speed recently over the 12 and the 1,000, and that'll be my first selection. So I'm going to go number 5, Swiss Paradise. Although she's yet to win on the poly track, she will be my first selection. Number 4, Vision of Will, and then horses like Sweet Julia and Far Horizon. Now, Warren, with the scratching of number 8, Poppy of Bayou, there's 7 runners in the field. Firstly, touch on Sweet Julia. It must have been lovely last time out when she managed to win that short-head decision.
Certainly was, and again, to Hollywood for all the naming rights that they allow people in racing to have the privilege of doing. All about it as well. Your horses and your dad's horses have done exceptionally well. And here's Sweet Julia. She is a What a Winter filly, a gorgeous filly. She only wants to sprint 1,000 meters. She was tried over 14 before. She was tried over 12. 1,000 is her game, and chatting to Alison Wright during the week, and she said the work that this filly shows is that she wants to go a bit of distance, but nevertheless she sprints, and that's fine. And it was a great win last time. She looks well. Her work in the lead up to this race has been good. She was a gutsy winner last time. Yes, of the maidens, we know it's tougher now. Gate 1, as you've alluded to, Gavin Larina. So if she were to follow up, I won't say it's a given and it's expected, but I don't think we would be too shocked. She's developing and maturing into a lovely, strong filly. So exciting to see her run, but first time out the maidens, yes, it is very difficult. You've mentioned 5-4-1-3. We're a little different in this race, and that's okay because it's that kind of race. Jane's Vision obviously must have a chance, consistent form. But my value selection, Sheldon, you may think I'm completely balmy. I'm looking forward to seeing number 7, Prankster, run. And let me tell you why. She's had 2 starts back in the province, 4 lengths off Here and After, 1.5 lengths off Poppy of Bayou from the widest draw of all. She showed pace, she raced wide, she lost a shoe, she had so many excuses, and she only finished 1.5 off Poppy of Bayou, which I thought was a good effort. Yes, awkward draw, but at around 8-1, the rating from a 78 to a 65. She's had 2 starts on the poly for a blank. I know that's a negative, but at around 8-1, she could pop up, and that's my value choice.
Well, there you go, number 7, Prankster. That's the value selection from Warren, now at the Gareth van Zyl stable. Well, in fact, it's been at the Gareth van Zyl stable for a little while now, and going to jump and run an absolute cracker, hopefully, for the punters out there. I think they're just having a look. Gavin Van Zyl might have trained her previously. Hard to get a grip with Gareth, Gavin, and all the different namings together, the Aussies and everything.
They know from me that sometimes Gareth gets called Gavin and Gavin gets called Gareth, but they know they're all one happy family.
Just don't call them late for dinner. Well, that's the story in race number 4. I'm going to be at number 5, Swiss Paradise, and number 4, Vision of Will, and Warren's selection, number 7, Prankster, could be the value one.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.